Are the people in your life truly there for you, or are they just taking advantage of your kindness? It's a tough question, one that can leave you feeling confused and even drained. We all want to believe the best in others, but sometimes it feels like we're standing at a crossroads, unsure of who is genuinely in our corner and who is just there for their own benefit. If you've ever felt like certain relationships are one-sided, or like your kindness is being taken for granted, you're not alone. Navigating friendships, family ties, and even workplace connections can feel like walking through a maze. Some people are truly supportive, while others might just be using you. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, emphasized the importance of understanding the nature of those around us. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. In this video, we'll break down 9 subtle yet powerful signs that someone might be taking advantage of you. These aren't just random red flags. They're insights into human behavior that will help you see beyond surface-level interactions. From spotting one-sided conversations to recognizing when your generosity is being exploited, these signs will give you the clarity to distinguish between authentic relationships and those that drain you. Let's begin. 1. Diminishing comments. Life is full of moments when we share our achievements and dreams, hoping for support and encouragement. But sometimes, instead of receiving praise, we hear dismissive remarks like, "That's it?" or "Are you sure you can handle that?" These comments might seem small, but they can slowly eat away at our confidence. They are not just casual words. They are subtle attempts to make you feel less so that the other person can feel more powerful. From a Stoic point of view, such remarks present an opportunity to strengthen our mindset. Stoicism teaches us that we cannot control what others say, but we can control how we respond. Instead of letting these words shake you, recognize them for what they truly are, reflections of the speaker's own insecurities, not a measure of your worth. People who belittle others often do so because they feel threatened. They try to plant seeds of doubt in your mind, hoping to keep you from realizing your full potential. But you have a choice. You can let their words define you, or you can rise above them. A true Stoic does not engage in pointless arguments or seek validation from those who aim to bring them down. Instead, they stand firm in their self-worth, refusing to let others dictate their confidence. Surround yourself with those who lift you up, who celebrate your growth rather than try to diminish it. Life is too short to be weighed down by the insecurities of others. Protect your peace, stay focused on your path, and let your achievements speak louder than any belittling comment ever could. 2. Broken promises. Have you ever met someone who is full of grand promises but never follows through? They tell you they'll be there, they'll help, they'll support you, but when the time comes, they vanish. Their words sparkle like gold, but when you look closer, they're just empty illusions. This is what we call the illusion of investment. Some people use words as a way to gain your trust and keep you close without actually putting in the effort. They talk a big game, making you believe they care, but when it really matters, they are nowhere to be found. Stoicism teaches us to judge people not by what they say, but by what they do. Words can be deceiving, but actions never lie. If someone constantly breaks their promises, pay attention to the pattern. Are they truly invested in your well-being, or are they just trying to maintain an image? Trust should be built on consistency. If someone keeps failing to show up, it's time to ask yourself whether they deserve a place in your life. This isn't about being cynical or assuming the worst about people. It's about being wise and protecting your energy. Your time and emotional investment are valuable. Reserve them for those who prove, through action, that they genuinely care. If someone repeatedly lets you down, take it as a sign that they value the idea of being supportive more than actually being there for you. In the end, life is too precious to waste on those who only offer empty words. Focus on relationships where trust is not just spoken, but demonstrated. 3. One-sided relationships. Relationships should be built on mutual support and respect. But what happens when you're always the one giving, while the other person only takes? Imagine you're rowing a boat, putting in all the effort while the other person just sits back and enjoys the ride. You're constantly offering your time, energy, and support. Yet when you need the same in return, there's nothing but silence. This kind of dynamic is not just unfair, it's a clear sign that you are undervalued. Stoicism teaches us that healthy relationships require balance. If you find yourself stuck in a one-sided relationship, it's time to set boundaries. Many people fear that setting boundaries is selfish, but in reality, it's self-respect. If someone truly values you, they will recognize and respect your limits. But if they only care about what they can take from you, they will push back against your boundaries. Take a step back and observe. Does this person appreciate your efforts? Do they reciprocate in any meaningful way? If not, it may be time to distance yourself and make space for people who truly value you. Quality always matters more than quantity when it comes to relationships. It's better to have a few genuine connections than to surround yourself with people who only see you as a resource. Don't settle for being in a one-person show. Find those who are willing to share the journey with you. 4. Ignoring your feelings and needs. At first, it might not be obvious, but over time, you start to notice a pattern. Whenever you express your feelings, they're dismissed. Whenever you need support, you're met with indifference. It's like speaking into an empty room, where your words vanish before they even reach the other person. This isn't just a lack of attention, it's a subtle form of manipulation. Some people ignore your needs to maintain control. By making you feel unseen and unheard, they keep you in a position where you're always seeking their approval. But Stoicism reminds us of an important truth. You are not a background character in someone else's story. You are the main character in your own life. If someone consistently disregards your emotions, it's time to listen to that inner voice telling you something is wrong. Respect is a two-way street. If someone truly cares about you, they will listen, acknowledge, and make an effort to understand your feelings. But if they continue to ignore your needs, it may be time to walk away. Leaving a relationship where your emotions are not valued is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of strength. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is step away from those who refuse to respect your worth. Stoicism teaches us to find strength in ourselves rather than seeking validation from those who fail to appreciate us. Surround yourself with people who not only hear you, but truly see you. The right relationships will not require you to fight for attention or beg for basic respect. At the end of the day, the way you allow others to treat you sets the standard for how you deserve to be treated. Respect yourself first, and the right people will follow. 5. Emotional manipulation. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This wisdom is your shield against emotional manipulation. Imagine being in a relationship, friendship, or even a workplace where your confidence starts to fade, not because you've changed, but because someone is subtly undermining you. These manipulators don't openly attack you. Instead, they mix compliments with criticism, making you dependent on their approval. One moment, they praise you, and the next, they make you feel like you're not good enough. Over time, you start to second-guess yourself, craving their validation without even realizing it. This isn't just a betrayal of trust, it's a calculated attempt to control you. Stoicism teaches self-awareness and personal strength. Pay attention to how you feel after interacting with certain people. Do you feel uplifted, or do you feel drained and uncertain? If it's the latter, take a step back. Boundaries are not just invisible lines, They are the walls that protect your mental and emotional well-being. Speak up for your values, challenge dishonest behavior, and surround yourself with people who genuinely respect and encourage you. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that our peace of mind is our own to protect. When you guard it wisely, you not only honor yourself, but also strengthen your ability to face life with confidence and clarity. 6. Lack of genuine support. True relationships are built on mutual support. Having someone who stands by you through both the highs and the lows is what makes a connection meaningful. But what happens when that support is missing? Imagine walking a tightrope without a safety net. You take risks, hoping for a reassuring word or a helping hand, but when you look around, you find nothing but indifference. This is a major warning sign that the person in your life may see you as useful rather than valuable. Genuine support isn't about someone always agreeing with you. It's about having people who truly care about your growth. When someone constantly dismisses your struggles or fails to celebrate your victories, it's a sign that they are not truly invested in your well-being. These people act like shadows, present when things are bright and easy, but disappearing at the first sign of hardship. Such relationships are draining, leaving you feeling alone even when you're surrounded by people. Pay attention to the patterns. If your joys and struggles are met with empty words or disinterest, take a step back and reevaluate the connection. The best relationships are built on mutual encouragement, constructive challenges, and shared victories. In a world full of superficial relationships, finding people who truly invest in you is not just refreshing, it's essential. The right connections will not only stand the test of time, but also help you grow into the best version of yourself. 7. Constant competition. If every interaction feels like a silent contest, you might be caught in an exhausting and unhealthy dynamic. There's a big difference between friendly competition, which encourages growth, and toxic competition, which turns every moment into a hidden scorecard. In these one-sided games, kindness comes with conditions, and every favor feels like a transaction. Seneca, a great Stoic thinker, warned against relationships based on hidden calculations. True friendship and connection should be built on sincerity, not on keeping a tally of who has done more. In this kind of relationship, you may find yourself feeling indebted, as if every good thing you receive must be paid back. But relationships shouldn't feel like a business deal. The way out of this toxic cycle is awareness and boundaries. Understand that your worth isn't measured by how much you can offer someone else. Build relationships based on mutual respect and support. A true Stoic values connections for their sincerity, not their usefulness. By stepping away from people who see relationships as competitions, you create space for genuine connections, ones that are free from the pressure of hidden expectations. 8th, absence in critical moments. Fair-weather friends are easy to spot. They show up when things are good, but disappear the moment life gets tough. Picture this. You're surrounded by laughter and support when everything is going well, but when you truly need help, those same people are nowhere to be found. Their absence in your darkest moments is not just disappointing, it's a clear sign of where their priorities lie. Some people treat relationships as conveniences, only staying around when it benefits them. They act as if they care, but when the time comes to prove it, they vanish like smoke. Stoicism teaches us to see people as they truly are, not as we wish them to be. Instead of feeling betrayed, take their behavior as valuable information. When someone repeatedly disappears during difficult times, it's time to reevaluate their role in your life. True relationships are not just about sharing happiness, they are about standing together through hardships. If someone cannot be present when you need them most, they do not deserve a place in your life when things are easy. Remember, your value does not decrease just because someone fails to recognize it. Focus on surrounding yourself with people who are there for you through both the sunshine and the storm. Lack of reciprocity. A healthy relationship is a two-way street, but some people treat it like a one-way lane, where you give and they take. Imagine you're always the one making the effort, sending the first message, planning the get-togethers, listening to their problems. But when you need the same level of care, there's nothing but silence. This imbalance is not just unfair, it's a clear sign that you're not valued in the way you should be. Stoicism teaches us to seek balance and mutual respect in all aspects of life, including relationships. If you are constantly giving without receiving, it's time to ask yourself, am I allowing this imbalance by not speaking up? Am I expecting change from someone who has shown no interest in changing? This isn't about keeping score, it's about ensuring that both people in the relationship feel valued and heard. If you bring up your feelings and the other person makes an effort to change, then the relationship has the potential to grow stronger. But if they dismiss your concerns or continue taking without giving, it may be time to step back. As a Stoic, your peace and well-being should always come first. A healthy relationship is built on respect, not obligation. If you are always the one carrying the weight, let go and make room for relationships where your efforts are genuinely appreciated. Conclusion. So, if this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Your support helps us create more content that empowers you on your journey of self-growth and meaningful connections. Knowledge is powerful, but it's even more impactful when shared and applied. So, share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's build a community where we can learn from each other and grow together. Not sure what to comment? Simply write, "I welcome genuine connections in my life." Thank you for being part of this journey. Stay strong, stay mindful, and most importantly, stay stoic. See you in the next one.